This video is especially dedicated to one of my friends, Kai. A few days ago, he told me, "Hey, Nay, it might be better. It might be interesting if you could talk about the story of the Buddha." So I made up my mind, not just for him, but also for anyone else who might be interested in. So first of all, I want you to keep in mind that the Buddha was not a god. He was born naturally like us, like an ordinary human being. Around 2,600 years ago, a baby was born to King Suttodana and Queen Mahamaya. In 624 BC, in the kingdom of Kapilavatthu, now that area is in the part of the Nepal. They named him as Siddhartha Gautama. So from the moment he was born, wise men from the palace predated that he would either become a Satyavadimi. Satyavadimi means a great ruler, like a President Trump, or a great spiritual teacher. So naturally, his father wanted him to become a great king, not a spiritual teacher. So he shrouded the young prince, Siddhartha Gautama, with a very comfort and luxury, surrounded with the beautiful girls, with delicious food, and the different kinds of endless entertainment. He even tried to hide all signs of the suffering from him. But despite all the pleasure and comfort, Siddhartha often felt a quiet emptiness inside. He felt something was missing. One day he went outside of the palace walls, and for the first time, he saw the real world. An old man. He saw an old man, a sick person, a dead body, and finally he saw a wandering monk with a calm and peaceful face. It is called in the Mechi labor in Burmese. These four sights deeply thought and moved him. He realized that all age, sickness, and death are part of life. No one can escape them. But a peaceful monk, think of him, there might be a way to be free from the above suffering. That realization changed his life. So at the age of 29, he made a difficult decision. He left behind his palace, his wealth, even his wife and newborn son. This is known as the Great Renunciation. He began a spiritual journey to discover the truth, to find a way to end suffering. He practiced meditation for long hours every day without even eating properly, even to the point of starving himself. But no matter how hard he tried, enlightenment seems far away. After almost 6 years, he realized that neither indulgence nor extreme self-denial could bring true wisdom. He realized that the truth lies in balance. What he called is Mechima Patipada, the middle way. One evening, he sat under the Mahabodhi tree in Bodh Gaya, and he made a decision. He made a palm bow, I will not get up from this place until I find the truth. So as he meditated deeply around 5 a.m. if compared with the modern clock, he saw the endless cycle of the death and rebirth and death again and again. The cause of suffering, the cause of all suffering, and he finally understood. When the sun's rose appeared in the sky, the Siddhartha Gautama attained the supreme enlightenment in 589 BC in Pu Monday of Kasong, and he's becoming the Buddha. The meaning of the Buddha is the awakened one. In that moment, he discovered the Four Noble Truths. First, life involves suffering. Second, suffering comes from craving and attachment. Third, suffering can end when the craving ends. So fourth, there is a path, a practical guide for how to live and find freedom from suffering. It is known as the Noble Eightfold Path, as I previously explained in my first video. I'll explain these teachings, the Four Noble Truths and Noble Eightfold Path, in details when I have time. So after teaching tirelessly for 45 years, the Buddha passed into Parinibbana, the final state beyond the suffering, at the age of 80 in 544 BC. The place is Kuchinaga, in the same day of Pu Monday of Kasong. So he was born also the Pu Monday of Kasong, and he attained supreme enlightenment in the Pu Monday of Kasong, and he passed away. He passed into Parinibbana in the Pu Monday of Kasong. He was born